Hey friends, I'm with Shelly Tubaugh of Grady White here at the Miami Boat Show, and we're looking at a monster. I can't wait for this review, the Canyon 456. This is a beast, Shelly. And so before we start talking about anything to do with like all the little, bells and whistles, who is this boat for? Because it is such a behemoth. If you had to say, this boat is for the, who is it?
This boat is for the person who knows what they want in a fishing boat.
Yeah.
But they want to go offshore, they want to take it in wonderful places, catch some fish, but they also want to feel good when they get there.
They want to feel good.
That's right.
All right, I like that, and that's good to know.
That's right.
So let's start with the engines. All right, we've got four 450s, right, which are new from Yamaha.
Right.
In the past, we had the 425s.
Right, 425s has been the quad 425s has been our select package for this. Yamaha has just introduced these in the last couple of weeks. We were lucky enough to get a set to put on here, and we just think they complete the package and make it great.
Yeah, so top end speed roughly, because it hadn't really been tested yet.
All the way.
So
we're going to be
roughly,
right around 58 miles an hour top end. Yeah.
A boat like this, 58 miles an hour, you know. So you're probably cruising around 30-ish miles an hour.
Right,
you're probably burning about, you're probably getting about 0.5, 0.6 per gallon, roughly is what we could expect.
And we have 600 gallons of 616 gallons of fuel. So you've got a pretty good range. Yeah.
A lot of range. And speaking of a lot of stuff, you got a lot of space in here. When I look at this cockpit area, let's talk about just a couple of the features that make you say, wow, I love this cockpit.
Right. Well, the things, especially when I've had a chance to be out with some customers, they say they just love this cockpit because not only is you can fold down this seat out of the way, it frees up the whole cockpit for fishing, but when you're ready for the ride back, you put out your sure shade, you've got your seat back here. You also have a great, what some people are calling a mezzanine seat.
Yeah, the mezzanine seating is awesome.
It's fabulous because it has air conditioning. So on those hot days.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This is great,
I'm telling you, right here. That's
AC blowing down my neck on the mez as I'm watching my lines. I am so into that. I have not seen that yet, Shelly. That is really cool.
Again, so that's the comfort and style piece that we offer.
You're going to feel good when you get there. You said it. You said it. So, and in terms of like just general storage and whatnot we have in this area, it looks like we got a massive, massive something here,
fish
right?
Box. This is a fish box. It's refrigerator or freezer, so you can actually catch your fish and freeze it right here. So it's going to be fresh. Or if you know you're just going to have a big old sushi party when you get home, you've got that fish in there. You go ahead and keep it on the refrigerator mode.
Love that, freezing the fish right there.
Good to go.
So let's take a look at this helm area.
Well, don't forget the grill.
Let's do the grill.
So we caught that fish, and now we actually can grill it for lunch if we want to, because our refrigerator's right here. We're ready to go.
Wow, fridge, got water in it.
Got to clean up properly. This pulls right down when you're done with it. You've got a cutting board built in, so you can prep and get ready. Got your grill ready to go. I always have a little place for a little extra. Put a little water there. Everything's ready to go.
So we've got a legitimate outdoor kitchen.
Yes.
On this 456 Canyon.
Yes.
All right, I'm feeling it. All right, so when we're in this helm area and you're talking about what makes this helm special, what would you say are some of the unique elements to it, other than the fact that it feels freaking awesome?
Well, it's great. But we wanted to make sure that there was plenty of room for the great big screen, so you can have everything going on. The captain can be in command of everything that's going on. We also have a built-in sunroof that is not only can open all the way, so it's open air. You also have a glass shield that or you can pull a screen across so you get the light, but you don't have the full sun's rays. So you want that. The seats are adjustable forward and back. You also can move these out of the way. You also can flip up as the captain. If you wanted to stand up and make this a lean bar, you flip that up. And of course, the tilt steering wheel with the knob, so you can get full creativity. And of course, from our friends at Yamaha, the Helm Master joystick gives you all the set point, drift point, fish point.
Every time I see that, I get jelly.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh my goodness.
It's the best.
And you've really got quite good viz sitting down.
Absolutely.
So, sometimes the visibility is not good if you're sitting down in that captain's chair.
Right.
So you got to hear
It's fabulous. And you have a Fusion stereo system. You see lighted speakers throughout the boat. You have different zones. You control the volume of the stereo to work. So you might want to have a little less going on up here. The folks in the bow might want to have a little more going on, but you're controlling what's going on here. We have a charging station for your phone. We have your compass still. Good old compass heading right there where you need it. Your radio out of the way, no interference. And like you said, we've got a wiper up there to keep the visibility good too. And you have power slide windows to make sure you get plenty of circulation in here.
That is sleek. Now, this is a center console, and generally the console cabin isn't that big, but I got a feeling this isn't your normal center console cabin, Shelly. So let's check that out.
Absolutely not.
All right, so we're here in the cabin, and it is not a smallie. I mean, it feels like a full size. I mean, it's just you would never know that we're in a center console. Then again, it's 45 feet. That's part of it. But tell us about this cabin because it is something else.
Right. Well, again, we wanted to say this is the premier boat for our line. And we really wanted to make sure that this flagship was the top of the line of everything. So even the hand of the upholstery that's in here is just very smooth and lovely.
Oh, wow.
We have a lovely table with the custom design that we had done just to make sure it's lovely. But that comes down, covers with a cushion, and then this is a
converts to a bed.
Bed, yes. We have a patented rod holder storage here. That slides out towards you. You put your rods in there out of the way.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and there's actually a lockbox for your jewelry or money and cash in there. Right where you're standing, actually, there's more rod storage underneath that little ring on the floor there. You open up, 4 rods can go there.
Oh, there it is. Oh, nice.
Right.
Yes.
So you can stand up your rods and lock them in here. I'll show you the shower later too, but you've got your refrigerator, you've got your refrigerator as well, you've got burners, you've got your sink over there.
Got a stinking oven.
Right. And you know, when you go to pour your bottle of wine, you put the bottle of wine here and hold your glasses there so it makes it easier to pour. Air conditioning, gotta have air conditioning. There's a cedar closet, it's got your jacket and your shirt right inside of there to be ready for dinner tonight when you take your friends and family out to dinner.
This is amazing. And the head area, tell us about that.
Right, even that, we took some ingenuity and said, how do we make this special? So not only do you have a head, a sink, a nice mirrored vanity to keep your stuff, there's also a shower in there that has a pull around, but in that shower storage is also some rod storage, so you can put your rods in there and hose them right off.
Now that's what I'm talking about, efficiency. And it seems like, you know, like you said, this is for the fisher person that knows what they want, right? And they want to get there. They want to be able to fish the heck out of the boat at the same time. They want to be able to do it so comfortably. And this is I'm going to be very honest, y'all. It's pretty mind-blowing being on this boat right now, the space of this boat. I mean, this is bigger than my custom Carolina out in the OBX, bigger than Speechless, and it just is really, really cool. Okay, so one more spot left. Let's go check out the bow.
We had a lot of natural light in the cabin. I don't know if you noticed that. There was a hatch that's under this. That's why it's so you can actually still open the hatch.
Oh, wow.
When you're in the cabin.
That's
a lot of other people don't think about that detail, but we made it so if you're down in there, you can still open it and get more fresh light.
Oh, that's slick. That's slick. And we've got, looks like 3 loungers right here, so plenty of room to...
With the armrest, which is really nice to have that. Very comfortable. I'm 6 feet tall and I can spread my legs out and just be nice and comfortable.
And then we've got, in terms of this bow area, I'm assuming it can do a couple different things.
Right, exactly. These are electronically controlled tables. They go up and down, so you can put those down and put another cushion over there and give you a little more lounge space. And then we also made these convertible. So you lift this up and turn it in, and now you have a forward-facing backrest. Makes it just a little more comfortable for those long rides or just an all-day cruise if you want.
Wow, so cool. This has been great, Shelly. Last question, because you know I've got to ask. And that is MSRP. Give me just general rough numbers. I'm not going to hold you to it. And obviously, there's going to be a big range here based on inflation and what you get with your boat. That being said, what is that range that somebody could expect to spend on a Grady White Canyon 456.
I'd say because we don't do the electronics at all too.
Yes.
So the base boat and engine package, again, used to be in the 425s at this
Yep.
point. I think you could get into it around 1.8 million.
I was gonna, if I had to make a guess, I was predicting you're gonna say 2,
Yeah.
because that's about what, like,
When you start putting the other things
yeah,
in.
yeah. This was amazing. Shelly, you're amazing. Grady White's amazing. And if you ever own this boat, you've lived a really, really good life. Make
And
sure-
Marcus wants to go fishing with you.
Yes, yes, exactly. And I would like to go fishing with you. Of course, until the next time, everyone, stay salty.